I got a blind date with destiny. A Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. My style wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead people's a league of supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home, the biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh like the last comic standing. Making the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some.
So emo, everyone expects emotion. While I'm holding on to long-term solution to that notion that everything my soul be shown off, be bad, be thrown into the lions as if the crowd cared. Some are born like us, most are born like them. Some will live to the fullest, some will die in the system. Just trying to live them out, see I admire the missing, acquire the license to listen with the fire to. So where's my welfare? Where's my healthcare? Where's my sandwich? There's my sandwich. So spin knockers spinning, flash. The old white men grinning, power to devour, cat and do its bidding. Single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all. I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. I'm absolutely sure one day I'll settle down, find a special spot, a best gallons of milk. I've got trees growing, got a flower garden going, couple herbs for the cooking, couple more for the. Got a hammock for the swinging, fresh tomatoes for the salad. It'll compliment the burger straight cooking on the grill. Still it for something stupid, I can't walk home alone. No need a shoulder to lean on, I need a coat. Come on.
Music's my meal ticket. If I could keep living on to get times ticking like waiting in line, and you don't get in. No weights in no hole, and the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Keep changing your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like Tolkien readers. Let it linger hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers, and I humble myself till I was hollow inside. But no more, I get the zipper, you can swallow my pride. Set up! Set up!
Ball up! Hey, come around, come around!
Brooklyn, we go hard. We on the look for the advantage. We work hard, and if we think we rough it up a bit, we broke, but we rich at all. Gold odds us up, now we won't joke. It's our time for the lies on us. War time to make me sick. Do your heart and run away with it. Smile in your face, and I'm on your back. God for the strength they lie. So if you know another way, you can look the other way. You know another way. Tell them so right to their face. I pay for what's called eccentricity in my wish to evolve. I hear them all say that I got hot, but not everything that it takes. Take my mind, but not my soul. Tell you I got fire, I won't sell it for no payroll. Let them hold me down. I know if I know another way, I can look the other way. I know another way, I'll tell them so right to their face.
Entirely, totally, bring it all together. I want everything. Feel till it feels like hot gossip at a mannery. County ball folks waiting on the chick go with your hands out. I gotta laugh at you and call it luck because it wasn't due to you. Don't mean I ain't paying dues. It's stupid. I'm on my mind for reaching things that you can't. Just know I'm doing something you ain't. Simple and plain. I got here.
Hey, come to me, come to me. Come on, man, defend him.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money,
Set up! Set up!
but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try,
Turn around.
I got ball!
and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static. And me, I would like it automatic.
Set up, ball.
Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. Next time, let's talk.
I won't bow down.
I close my eyes on the dance floor and forget about you. I lose myself in flashing colors. I've got to see it through. You're too much. I take you as your own. Should we even care at all? You're too much. Let's shake hands and say good. Right by my feet, lay broken glasses. You're skeleton boy. Sweat from the walls, drips on my shoulder. I've got to see it through. You're too much. I take you as your own. Should we even care at all? You're too much. Let's shake hands and say good.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors, as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. James. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 5, and that one's good.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. Curry with another miss.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
The shot's good from Love.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
It's Curry with the drive.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
James. Here's Thompson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Thompson's got his first points in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
This is definitely...
Assist from. And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game. I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And that one's good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 19-3 run right now. Irving's shot is good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Wide open look. It's rebounded by Curry.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Cleveland leading by 17. Smith dishes to Irving. Here's Thompson. There's the pass to LeBron. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And here are the Cavaliers. 17-point game. No good off the back of the rim.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over. And we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's the starting group for Houston. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the one spot. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
That is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Fires it up. The shot is off. Good D by Ariza.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Modiunas, no luck.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Ariza goes in. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harden, that's good.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it and then excellent execution.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Howard can't hit.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Count the bucket.
Man, I love to see James Harden go to work and shoot that ball.
And Love throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And that one's good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division, and as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the fourth. Was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
It's Harden with the drive, and he gets it to go. Montezumas has got his first points of the game.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
To the paint, and stolen by Howard. Beverly the pass to Ariza. The shot no good. Good D by Thompson.
And with the Rockets, last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans are pleased with how far the team went last year in spite of all the injuries.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Montezumas. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact. What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Michael Beasley.
That's good.
Assist goes to Dwight Howard.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Irving. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
You know, and Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those reps to blow the whistle.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Now here's Beverly following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Ariza with the bucket.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And, you know, it's just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. K.J. McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Shot from free throw range. No good off the front iron. Here's McDaniels. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's James. There's Mozgov. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way. Swiped it away. Takes it from 10. Another miss by Mozgov.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
No good from Beasley.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the dunk by James.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Fry, that's for 2. Beasley with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Kicks it out to Terry. From deep three-point range. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Out of bounds.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the point. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Rockets trail by 3. And it's Houston on the break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a performance from Harden. He's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. And Irving subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. For Cleveland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Houston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Monty Eunice's shot is good. Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got 6. Howard from deep 3-point range.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Love. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates. But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Howard. Ariza kicks to Harden. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. The pass to Irving. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 8 points.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Harden has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's 13 points for James Harden. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Howard. Monty Eunice dishes to Harden. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Dellavedova gets to Smith. And it's sent back by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Monty Eunice.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Timeout called. Cleveland. last season, we saw Mona Yunus make some nice strides.
Yeah, a big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin, on both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game, and you have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
The dish to Beverly. From deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Irving's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Thompson. Mona Yunus grabs the miss. Mona Yunus has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James Harden gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. 10 points for Love.
It looks to me like Love is feeling the love right now. He's getting busy.
Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Everly with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Ariza kicks to Harden, and that one's good. Beverly.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Harden after LeBron James's miss. And that one's good. Beverly.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Kyrie Irving. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Shumpert pulls it down. Here's James. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Rockets trailed by 4.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Brewer sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Brewer's got 8 points. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 17 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And they get it back. Uses both hands to slam it down. Beverly the pass to Howard. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you. You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40, mostly because he only took 3s or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting 3s.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
Here's Capella. No good. That would have tied it. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 3rd rebound on the night. For the tie. And Thompson sends it back. Here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got 4 this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
From 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. Here's Gaudlock. They get the rebound. Beasley dishes to Gaudlock. And that one's good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The three from LeBron. And he gets it to go. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
McDaniels can't get it to go.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Brewer's shot is off.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot. And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Here's Love. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Reverses. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for Kevin Love.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a change for the Rockets. Terry's checked in. Talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't, they paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective. Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Three-pointer. The shot will not go. And the Rockets take it the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Capella. Here's Mozgov. Good work defensively by Terry. Here's Brewer. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness. It's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in the half court or transition.
Going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a sixth sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged 1.5 steals a game over his career.
Kevin, Corey's one of those guys that's always going to give that effort offensively and find ways to contribute there, but more importantly, he's going to give you results on the defensive side of the ball.
He has an amazing motor. Never shuts down. And Shumpert kicks to James.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
From deep three-point range, but they get it back. There's the bucket, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Outside Terry, and he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. From deep, James, good. LeBron's got 38 points.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Brewer with the steal. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Harden's got 21 in the game.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Modiunas' shot is good.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
J.R. Smith.
Shot's good. And that's now 9 points for J.R. Smith.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Irving against Beverly. Here's Howard. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And here's Fry for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got the ball.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Modiunas passes to Beverly. Sinks the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Thank you, Doris.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Everly with the ball. Picked up by Love. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Smith. That's tipped and stolen by Ariza. Here's Harden. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
To take the lead. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Harden. 15 points for Ariza. On its way from Irving for 2. And right on target with the swish. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Howard, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. No good from Irving. Houston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. And he gets it to go. Ariza's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Monty Eunice.
Yes, the superb move on the interior there. It could not have come at a better time. Just a smart, forceful finisher.
And that one is good by Beasley.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And Gio, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make at this stage of a really tight ball game.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Ariza with the buckets. Ariza's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
LeBron's shot is good.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
In the corner, Irving with it. The baseline J. It's in!
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
50 seconds left in the fourth.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Thompson from long range. No good. Good D by Howard. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Howard drives in. Money!
Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
Here's Harden. Rebound, Love. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope. Points with the clock stopped.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.